Hello, it's SylveonDoesGames, and we are back with Gone Harm. I left off after I had to go take a pee break, so I have returned this game. I swear, some of these panels, some of these panels make... Oh, hey! I was about to say, some of these panels make me think they can come off. Because they remind me of, because I used to have it wasn't my home, but like a family kind of vacation spot that had panels like this, and property of Sam. Half of Sam's locker combo out of backpack. Private, do not read. Private, do not... Great. Oh, this is like way better typed up than the first one. Allegra and her scouting party peered down warily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves. Their perch high in the forest branch, near feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice wall, glacial basin, in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed. Such lushness juxtaposed with the frigid ice. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life hung in the balance. We have to hurry, her party followed behind, moving quietly as the breeze through the greenery. Allegra landed in the clearing and shouted, "Stop!" Saw the Queen Amazonian on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her first mate into the vast below. She shouted no and flung her saber at the Amazonians. His reaching hand, but it was too late. The first mate screamed as he fell toward the water, then splashed down. All was eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been a moment too late. But then from the vast vat, something began to emerge, a head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate's. Then the shoulders and sleeves of his coat. But as the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra saw that the first mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked back at her were the eyes, the face, the hair, and the hands and body of a woman. What? Gender-changing pond? May I perhaps have a splash into this gender-swapping pond? I'd like to exchange the tatas for the, There's really no fun way of saying hand giblets, is there? Still the first mate's clothes. Still the first mate. She spoke in a soft, clear voice. Captain? The Amazonian queen said, "She is one of us now. She is ours." Fuck off! Just because she got a sex change, don't mean she's fucking yours, madam! Fuck! Okay, Lightning, you're an ass. Allegra drew her magic flintlock pistols. Magical flintlock pistols? And her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the Queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." Mad respect for the fact that you immediately oh, I can't pick that back up. The fact that you immediately started calling first mate by their new gender. Mad respect for that. They say that a juggle is master, none. I just scream. Mastery is not a question of syllabus. Churnus. Yeah, I'm not reading that. Wait. Oh! Secret compartment! Oh. Hello, Terrence. I write on what I hope and imagine must be a joyous occasion. News reaches me that you are newly married to a wonderful young woman. I have had more than a little time during my long days and nights at the house on Arbor Hill to consider my past and my family, and my thoughts have often lingered on your development and welfare. In the 10 years since we last met, Jesus, your marriage gives me much research. God, I wish you and your new bride many happy years together. You are always welcome on Arbor Hill, though I will understand, of course, if you feel you cannot accept this invitation. Yours, Oscar Mason. Right. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars twinkling as if he were laying on the grass in his family's yard in Why can't I say Massachusetts? That doesn't sound right, but that's as good as we're getting with me. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I can't brain. Even though that place was a million miles away. No, he blinked. The sleep from his eyes looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station Archimedes. It's had war flashbacks to my D&D group. God, fuck. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. I'll let you guys read those. Pause and read, obviously. Alright, there's a lot of roll there. Well, that's a choice topic. All the chess spins. That's a total mood. Is someone who does writing the fucking mood board of you can do better. Like, no, you can't. No, you can't. You cannot do better. Because there is no better than what you were doing. Because sadly, most authors, artists, they're blind to the fact that already fucking amazing. They're all amazing. Anyways. The wiring in the house is technically up to all safety and ampage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into structure over the last 100 years. The system is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupts circuits. Wire directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floor, and fixtures of the structure. After discussing with Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, these issues will not be addressed. That's... I know that feeling as well. The fun work! Hey, it's a very loud fan. Hey, it's a very loud fan. Alright, well, 1963, and... No, wait, I can't numbers. 1963? Aw. Pitty, 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 pitty. 1972? No. I'll probably find it later. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh well. I do love some of the wallpapers. Like, I very much am fond of wallpaper like this, especially when coupled with, like, wood panels. Oh, it's just so fucking gorgeous. I absolutely adore the shit out of stuff like this. Like, I would love to live in a house with this kind of, like, window-seated area and just... I would put, like, a little bed here, honestly, like, to snuggle up in and, like... Wait. Nope. The text unintentionally covered that up, so... Men. Anyways. Wait, why do I say that I'm a man? Yeah, well, I guess I just kind of insulted myself there now, didn't I? A stranger under my roof. Oh, it's one of those fucking teen help magazines, like book things. How many of those are like teen help like books actually gave any useful information? Because I remember, like, some of them you could find in the local library here in Australia as well. I remember I saw one of them and I was like, oh, this will be funny. What do they think us teens need in our lives to be fixed so we're not like some angsty, rebellious, yada 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 bullshit bull thing. And it's just... Oh... Looking through them, they're amusing, to say the least. Because some of them were like, oh yeah, make sure, like, you keep your, like, a close eye on your teen. Don't let them go, like, don't let them go running off in the middle of the night. Like, general basic, like, teen things. And then they'll either go down the direction of, make sure they, like, seek Jesus. And it's like, madam, I don't think even Jesus is gonna help when, I've got, like, 40,000 different things going on in my life, and my body's deciding it's gonna throw a tantrum and periodically have an aneurysm because hormones. Coupons. Oh. A razor? My throat is like so dry right now. The fuck? Oh, it's a bar! Shabar! Shabar! Das is alcohol. Oh, vodka. Whiskey? Whiskey? Irish whiskey. Mr. I wrote to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to the accident. Alright, despite the low sales of the accidents. I lost the plot. Anyways, so books not selling, which is not great. And someone's been taking shots. More whiskey. Vodka, I mean.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd see.
Ow! Why is the music so abnormally loud. Reproductive system worksheet 6. Directions below the 2 stories. The events are all out of order. Get a sheet of line paper, choose one of the 2 stories and rewrite it. Begin with the title and your name. Find a topic sentence to begin your paragraph. Put the sentences in chronological order. Make sure the last sentence is a good... Alright. So from what I'm gathering, a menstrual cycle. I don't want to read this. I'm a woman and I don't want to read this. So like, you guys can pause and read that if you like, but I ain't. I'm not reading that. Kubad. 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 I'm gonna enter every single closet, like I haven't already come out of the closet before. I should close that door, honestly. I should close the doors that I've been in. Oh, this one doesn't have a door. Okay. Well, that's good enough. I'm not going back all the way back in to close the other door. Hi Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too. So hopefully that's fine. Write back and send me this in my locker if you still want to, and meet in the parking lot after 6. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready, Elle. Aw.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
That's really cute. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing, Sam. Yeah? Missing shit? Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Attic? Alright. I'm guessing that's to the attic. Right. How? We're on the 1st floor. Ground floor. Whatever. Floor. We're on the fucking floor. Drink break. Lip smacking. Enjoy that, I guess, if all you guys who like ASMR. I don't get ASMR. Right, so we're going upstairs. Yeah. Yeah. I'm now like looking at all of these panels, like. Me curioso. Ma. Walk. No, not my fuck. There is no fuck. Alright. Cool. There's no ones downstairs. Cool, cool. Let's go. Upistari. Upistaris? Obstacles here. Good news, but controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of the Boone County over the next week. As part of a forestry uncontrolled burn of overgrown sections in Hawk National Forest. Ooh, that was going up. Back burning, yay! Because here in Australia we do a thing called back burning where we burn away a lot of overgrown vegetation so that way fires don't get out of control here in Australia, because we have a lot of plants here that spontaneously combust to reproduce. So yeah. Couples bowling, cooking class, take apron. Ballroom dancing, couples bowling, cooking class, ballroom dancing. Cooking class, ballroom dancing. Cook the big meal for Terry and Sam. Yeah, okay, that works. Notice of temporary personal transfer. In upcoming prescribed burn operations, arrange with expertise in the procedure being transferred to the station. Please see attached for files. Janice Greenbrier is charged with the supervision of transfer personnel. Duration of transfer will be based upon performance evaluation as well as the recommended groups. Oh, okay. Holmesy's gone to take care of work partner transfer.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
That is such a nerd. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and am therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd, compared with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allow her to go all the way across the ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own, like a human being. And since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. More mystery cards, you're trying to start the mood. Sam, stop leaving every damn light in the house on. You're as bad as your sister. Hey! No, I'm not that bad. Fuck off. I feel like this would change if, like, you kept all the lights off. Daniel called again. He wants the Nintendo game back. Daniel, call. God, yeah. Caution, radiation error, keep out.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool.
Hi, Lonnie. I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to second. It's what all the cool kids are doing. I've decided. Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. Hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids are doing is actually sending each other pages of their beepers. But we're cooler than them because guess what? They can't put this on a... A drawing of cats was so good that I added a background to make it even better. Maybe I should just stick to writing though. Aha, I like it. How did you know they were about to get abducted by aliens? Looking at Mr. Piffish right now, I feel like he probably would have a lot of cats. Also, like, his secret shame is that he watches religiously. I'm going to ask him about the cats after class. He said he has 2 cats. And also that he's never watched, but could see. I could see in his eyes he was lying. Adventurous of the cat. Oh, I loved these as a kid. They're optical illusion kind of stuff. But like, sometimes they wouldn't work on me, but that is mostly because I have the issues of being able to not see good. Journey of Crystals. This actually looks kind of like a cool game that I probably would have played as a kid. Weird. Plot. Click. Button! Fish feet. Noise. I think a creative writing track would be perfect for you, Miss. Oh. No, Goodfellow High School. Disciplinary referral from, observed that Miss DeSeto wearing a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front, a large beer can labeled faucet blue ribbon. Miss DeSeto was sent to the guidance counselor's office. Miss DeSeto was given the option to turn her shirt inside out, change into a shirt from her gym locker, or be suspended for the rest of the day. Miss DeSeto charged suspension. Her father was called, but there was no answer and no answering machine. Miss DeSeto must return this form tomorrow signed by her father. What, the mother can't sign shit? This is the one me and my dad are building when I go for a ride when it's done. Here's the exciting speedster. That is a fucking nice bike though. Yeah, go stories. Deggy. That's... Oh, what? Did she leave Steggy behind? And Lee moves fireball, hold, lightning kick, kick. Helicopter kick, down, hold, kick. Stomp down, beam kick. and Sam had this in like 4th grade. With the fucking Bible. God. I hate the Bible so much sometimes. Just, it is infuriatingly contradictive. Like, the amount of passages that are like, you should do good and love the world and be great, and then a few pages later, we're gonna stone this guy because he did a thing, and it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Literally, I guess. But it's like, it's infuriatingly contradictive. And a few other things, but that's a deeper dive than I want to go into with this. Allegra is still in her flowing skirt and she extended the single shining thread into the lower end of the labyrinth. She and the first mate, there are now close to their goal. The throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the stone floor. She stepped swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. Silken thread and nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way further into the labyrinth. The burning began to echo the morning king's curse. As Captain Allegra stood on it, she looked back at the first mate. Eyes remained the blackness. So passage from the murder too long before reaching the captain's. First mates nodded silently. Had the great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below, skeletal and rock herbs. The king was hunched over a blue orb, topping his royal scepter as he sang. Wailing souls flowed in one by one. Cracks in the cave wall. Pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase from rocks led down into the chamber's top. To the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I'll draw his attention, and then you, with the first mate in trouble. No, I am smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I'll circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase. I'll cut the silken line. All traces traced by this visible thread." Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." First mate shook her head. "You know, this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me, then." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes. Rowing first. Mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, giving a quick salute and a wink. Dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across the... God, I can read. Top of the stairs where the first mate was. Here, the king continued. Wait, no. The singing stopped. The king turned and began. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate falling headfirst into the... The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop, then turned and ran, the king chasing after with distressing speed. In the dark passage, much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. The line in Allegra's hand went taut. Suddenly, it fell slack to the stone floor. Allegra ran, following the line, came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground. Ran. That is a pretty fucking good thing. Oh, it's this one. Actually, go back of the door. Alright, cool. I have an inventory. How did I get to inventory again? 2, that's how. 1/2 of the password. Okay. It's gonna be another half of that ticket somewhere. A challenging assignment, metal plaque for cultures. Not. I said that mom, dad. Not me. Acceptable level. I mean, like, kind of ran into that one, really. Clonk. It's the parents' room. Horse. Dear Mom, Dad, and Sam, I am in Chanel. This is my second passage to the on my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the journal. London was great. Dad, I know you've always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it if you allow it. You all wanted to come back here as a family. Sometimes I guess and love you all. The bibble. Dear Jan, oh honey, let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our down periods. It's become a bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to each other. You live your own lives in the same house. The kids grow up, they go away. I'm sorry, this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry, Terry will get over whatever's distracting him. Things will go back to normal, and as for Sam being distant, that's a teenager for you, nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, this controlled burn, that sounds like quite the adventure. But let's cut to the chase. This new ranger they sent, that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick. Ooh. You have to be kidding me. It's too perfect. You have to tell me everything and send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, that's end wrong. Keep your me as an old person? Keep your chin up until Terry is out of his slump. In the meantime, write more letters to your old friend Carlo. She adores them. Carlo, yes, I can read. I can brain. I can human. Oh look, a ghost game. This game is great though. The sound, as much as it is very loud at the moment, is like mitten our cat. Bathroom. Oh, double bathroom. Okay, so these are so fucking fancy. Why 2 sinks though? Why? I mean, I guess you guys can both like brush your teeth at the same time so you don't have to wait. But like, come on. After the honey. This is fancy though. Parents are gonna be so mad because I've just been leaving, like, I've been pretty much turning on all the fucking lights in the house. Oh. Well, there's the attic. Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it. It's either good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't that the movie supposed to be really violent? Am I gonna barf? According to Todd, it's pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a hair needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. I think Todd's going to come so he can see it again, if that's okay. 7:15, okay? Don't barf. Alright, see you then. Bathroom. Oh, the pads. Nice. Wild color, red right hand. Semi-permanent hair color, not tested on animals.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
That is an absolute mood. Just having a moment and then... Oh! Having a moment and then missing that moment. Wahaji board! It's a Lawaji board, lads! It's a Lawaji board! Oh god. Hello, hello. Who are you, Oscar? What do you want to come back? Not supposed to leave the board before it's done. Do I have both of them now? I do. Alright. 0501. 050. Key.
Lonnie came over today. But everything was different.
There's a whole bunch of
She
photos
was
ripped
sitting at
off.
my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. It felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Aww. God damn it! Can we stop fucking putting porn or is in like weird ass spots? Like, come on, lads. Katie, Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore, Sam. I would have loved a room like this, but at the same time, I would be fucking terrified that that window would fall out on top of me. Hey Sam, you were asking what my JROTC ribbons meant. Here is a handy guide. Orienting this means the army thinks I can find my way around. Rifle team. The Army has branded me as certified killing machine. Adventure training, I am born adventurous and no borders can hold me. The Army recognizes. If you don't think I was cool before, now you do. Ghost Hunter term. Oh. This is a mood. I did this when I was young as well in one of my old homes. Right, you write down like all the spooky ghost things that were happening. Fun fact, all of the spooky ghost things that happened in my childhood home were in fact me being a forgetful idiot. Doing stupid shit. I scared myself half to death as a kid by I'd move stuff around to catch ghosts, but because I have currently undiagnosed ADHD, it's pretty obvious I have it, but sadly I need a doctor to confirm it. But I have undiagnosed ADHD, so I have a tendency to forget when I've done certain things, like moving stuff around and where I place those items. And so I would put things down and be like, alright, if there's a ghost, you can move this item. And then I would walk off, and then I would forget that I have done, I've set this up. And then I'd come back, and because I'm also partially, I have bad sight, and I can barely see half the time when I'm walking around. So I would walk off and then come back, and then I'd accidentally walk into the item and scare myself shitless because I'd be like, where did this come from? Why was this here? What's going on? Forgetting that I'm the one that put it there. The infuriating part is I did this so many times and didn't catch on until I was I think 16. I started going, oh no, I'm just an idiot. I'm just a full ass idiot. What's evaluation? Ah. It's the ranger guy. Ranger part Nature Mart? I'm Pat. I'm just gonna call you Pat. Has been indispensable during the course of the prescribed burn preparation and execution. I believe his experience and dedication has been the deciding factor in the success of a very complex and challenging conservation effort. In the opinion of the Flintlock Forest staff, Rick's contributions to daily operations have become essential to the outfit's continuing success. To end this, I will be formally submitting paperwork requesting his permanent reassignment to this facility. Nice. There's another tip in here. Halloween show. The Misfits there also, and don't forget your costume. See you there.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. and everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Probably would have found this first. Oh, they dressed up as a witch. Oh no, they dressed up as Captain Allegra. Oh yeah, okay. That's cool. I saw that and thought it was a witch's hat. Whoopsies. Your costume, my costume. Aww. Lonnie wanted to be the first mate. That's actually really cute. Aww. Lonnie, holy crap. I was in the library and I noticed something in the corner and found a secret passage and it had this creepy old stuff in it. Oh my god, I have to see this. Risk giving 6th. Dad's. Oh, that's to the basement. Cool. It's been getting cold here in Australia at the moment, so I'm currently technically sat in shorts and a t-shirt. Sam's darkroom, do not enter if lights are on. Well, I can't enter then. Back to searching these because obviously I'm just gonna start clicking on them because like sometimes the flashy thing I've noticed, like the question mark, question mark, question mark. There's a secret passageway. Ooh. Where's this? Oh! That is cool. That's cool. Alright. Nice old sewing pattern. These are like from sewing magazines. Ghost hunt, house investigation, log, hidden compartments found 3, library upstairs, halls 4, evidence of supernatural discovery. Have I found that one? I have. Oh no, it's just saying this is the secret door. It ain't it? No, there's a panel that can be pulled off. Oh, it's a... Nope. I'm good. Aha! Nice.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
So far we've got lesbians and secret ghost hunting stuff going on. So admittedly, I think there's supposed to be more spooky stuff going on, but I'm just bumbling around like a fucking idiot. But also, oh, the cutest. And they like each other. Aww. I love this game very much. It's very simple. There's not much thrilling adventure stuff going on. We're just roaming around and like exploring the place. But like, it is a very good game. Just following along the story. Tato chops. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty fun. Possible it is not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Oh, dear Miss Alright, 5 words. What the? DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host to the festivities at your father's estate. Following the aforementioned meal with my parents, your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events. I especially appreciate the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with a sterling taste of fine air. Let's do it again sometime next year, shall we? Dude. Mood. Aww.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Oh. Cares for kind. Oh, it's one of... Very loud. Dear Samantha Granborough, we would like to congratulate you on our acceptance to the creative writing track of the Reed College Summer Program of based on your portfolio and academic ability and recruit, we are super pleased to offer you financial aid to cover 75% of the summer program's tuition and fees. The attached document contains specifics regarding your schedule, optional secondary track sections, and your dormitory assignment. We very much look forward to your participation in the summer program, and again, congratulations.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Oof. Yeah, thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book. An author's first published manuscript is a momentous occasion. I read it this afternoon and I certainly recognized my son in the subject matter. An author's work is the she holds dear and that is which he fears. Respect, I believe your work is successful, but the lens through which the it's needlessly clouded by genres, cliches, and impossible to mention. Science fiction DX Machina. I congratulate you on surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured that readers of your chosen genre will lap up its hunger. I urge you to shed art. You can do better. Well, someone didn't like Daddy. Yeet. Hey Sam, I'm writing to you from Molten Home of Falls. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March and I don't know if anyone running the school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit, here you come.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. Kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Sam, I'm so happy you like the. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell you'd love Mexico. Probably the nature here is totally different than. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them. Then I think of them together out there and the wilderness together. I start thinking of you again. I lie here in bed and I cannot, and I can almost feel you. I've been trying to say if it up for when we're together again. I haven't done a good job, okay, but I tried. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got to me the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, you can read it. We can read it together. Yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time together in the dark room. Aww. Button. Girl Scouts, the band formerly known as Cub Scout.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Also, she got the pendants with the 2 engravings, which is so cute. Oh, there's another combination thing I have to find. Two cases of brandy, 2 cases of rum, 1 barrel whiskey. Yeah, this game is great. The story is really. That's a lie to mom and dad's situation, but it was so worth it. The Psycho Girl house. About the costume. Do something that for dear Miss Greenbrier, I appreciate the time and effort you put into your writing your letter. It showed initiative and was well written, but it does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss DeSoto is a friend of yours, the fact that the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity, the fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immature. Is that immature? Material? I've never had that. Anyways, as to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact is no guilty party has come forward and there has been no convincing evidence as to who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. I would suggest letting this issue drop, as it will only bring more unwanted attention on yourself, which I believe is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. but I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Mood. 196.3. Ooh, maybe that's for the the safe that was downstairs. I can't brain well, that is fine. I didn't need a brain, no, I didn't. Who needs brains in this economy? Certainly not me, because that would not do anything for me. Boo, 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 doo, doo. 'Cause the universe makes it possible to have brain and function, yeah. Shit. It didn't get written down either, so I have to go back. Fuck! No! This is why I hate dyscalculia. I can't numbers, and I can't remember numbers. I can't number. Oh. Oopsie doopsie, I spilled water everywhere. At least I only spilled it on my leather book. It's fine, I can play a game 100. I'll like clean that up, alright. 196.3, 196.3, 196.3, 196.3, 196.3, 196.3, 196.3, 196.3, 196.3, 196.3, 196.3, 196.3, 196.3, 196.3. This is literally all I have to do to remember it. 196.3, 196.3, 196.3, 196.3, 196.3, 196.3, 196.3. I can't say this face anymore. 196.3, 196.3. Yeah! This is alright. What shall be my last appeal to go unanswered? One way or the other, I feel a prisoner as on an island with no jailer, no human soul for commune. Only my one mind, examining itself endlessly searching for. In the years since transgression, I have sought no absolution, only bare forgiveness. In good faith, I have removed myself from all temptation, sacrifice to prove my commitment. However, I can imagine, since mother's passing, I have yearned for nothing more than the acknowledgement of my own kin, to be treated as human again, to breathe the air of human spirit once more. By grace, even a wretch like me could be saved, but I do not expect it. If not, responses received. If not, I shall henceforth accept my sentence and one day simply cease to be. With a brother's love always, Oscar me. Huh. I have no idea how to respond to that. Like, after spending, like, way too long and being all 196.3 to that, yeah, that was Gone Home. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video and this small series. I'm breaking it up into probably 3 videos. But if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and if you want notifications, ring the bell. Maybe share this around to make others join the Fateful Army. Until next time, stay faithful. Bye-bye!